Hello, beloved everyone. It's me, Emnet Tesfay speaking. I've chosen to make this video from the invitation I've got from my mentor and beloved brother Isas. This video that I've chosen to make has to do with an eternity. I want to speak to you about eternity. Now, hearing the word eternity, different people have different kinds of concepts about eternity. But these are the facts that I know. And that is the life that we're living now, just like it has a beginning, it has also an end. At some point, will also be no more. You see, everything to see is temporary. It's just temporary. But then there is also death. There is also an end to our lives. We might be walking through different kinds of walks of life. We might be going through different kinds of things in life, whether good or bad. Whether happiness or sadness, whether sickness or health. This life has already an end to it. As we can see what is happening today in the world, you have different kinds of situations. You have viruses, you have the coronavirus, you have wars, you have other people leading normal lives, other people not. It's just the balance of the world that's happening at this point. But the earth itself has also an end to it. The earth itself has also an end to it. Not only mankind, but also this place where we're living has also an end to it. And I think most of us agree on this point. But what it is after this point, after this life we're going, there's also a place where we'll have to stand and see to ourselves what we have been doing here on earth. And that is when this life ends and the other life starts to happen. I'll first start reading with a verse, then I'll start to explain what I'm meaning to say. John 14, I'll be reading from my Bible. John 14, verse 6, chapter 14, verse 6 says, Jesus answered, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. You see, what he's saying is, I am the way, I am the truth, and I am the life. So he is the passage, he is the life. He came on this earth, was crucified, he died, and was from the third day raised up from the death. Thus from all history, he's the only one who have overcome death and overwon the chains of death. And what does that mean for us as human beings? Of what does it mean for mankind? This means that there is a chance, there's a new hope, there's a new chance that is given to us through what we see on the cross. This chance is called Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Now, if there is an eternal chance that can be given to us through Jesus Christ of Nazareth, how can we obtain this chance? Of how can we take this chance into consideration? Of how can we make this eternity ours? Now, there is a verse in the Bible, one of many, and I'll be reading one of these many verses to help us see how we can obtain this eternity. I'll be reading from the book of Romans, chapter 10, verse 9, and it says, if you declare with your mouth Jesus is Lord, and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. You see, if you believe in your heart that Jesus is Lord, if you declare with your mouth that Jesus is Lord, and you believe in your heart that God has saved him from the death, you will be saved. You see, eternal salvation, of saving, of peace of Christ is not so far from us. In a hopeless world, we have a hope. In a hopeless world that we're living in, there is hope. And this hope is Jesus Christ. And to obtain this hope in this world, the only thing we need to do, the only thing that's expected from us, is to believe in our hearts and declare in our mouths that Jesus Christ is Lord, and we will be saved for eternity. Everything we do in this world is a basic of choices. We make choices every day in our lives. In every daily life we make choice. And I, as your sister, as your friend, as your colleague, as your classmate, whoever knows me in the walks of life can say, from what I've heard, what I've seen, what I deeply believe, is that this choice that you're going to make, accepting Jesus Christ as your only Savior, it's what's going to count here and also in eternity. Not only in eternity, but also here on earth. Moreover, also in eternity. This I would like to leave with you. It's a very short message. It is the gospel challenge for 5 minutes. So I would love to say more, but the challenge is only for 5 minutes. And so here's my challenge for 5 minutes. The people I challenge next, I'll be mentioning them above. Thank you so much for opening your heart and listening to me. And I hope what you've heard, what you've listened from what I've said, can make a change, can make a big change that makes a big difference for everyone. Thank you and God bless you.